Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. And this is part 4 of me trying to add baseball cards to Baseball Mogul. We're at the bottom of the amateur draft, which is upcoming on June 9th in the gameplay mode. And so we have just a few more to go. I want to knock them out today. I would like to get that part of it over so we can get moving on to some of the other American League teams that we have to get done, before we play them in interleague play. And we're starting off with Byron Geddes, who is a Detroit Tiger. I don't even remember this guy. I've already went ahead and searched him, so we can just get right into it. I don't remember Byron Geddes. I have no idea who this guy is, but yeah, he's a legit player. I guess we're going to go with his first card, which is a 2002 minor league card. If this is your first time watching these videos, well, it's not for everyone. I mean, we're just trying to get these last little bits of cards in. I like to have all my sims updated with, the most accurate representation of the player in whatever year that I'm playing. And of course, most of these players won't, in the amateur draft, won't make it to the majors for a couple of seasons, and they don't have cards until sometime in the future. We're playing 1998 in our sim, and for this Byron Geddes card, it's a 2002. So what that means is the card that I'm adding I assign a name that runs up to 10 characters, and then we add it, and there you go, just like that. So we're just going to keep it moving here. There's always one that's way before a bunch of the other ones that we've already added. That is the one. So we got to scoot on through here and get to the next one, which might take a minute. As the game is, this first card I've entered, there's Doug Bernier. Remember, we had an issue with Doug Bernier earlier. Mark M. found a card to represent him for me, but I couldn't get it downloaded, so I dug it up on my own and added it. So we got one for Doug Bernier. Happy Father's Day out there to anyone who might be a daddy. Most of you, I think, have had daddies at least, so that's, happy Father's Day to your daddy. I am spending the day having some Southern Comfort and some Gatorade separately. I was just out at the pool for like an hour, and I am pretty red right now. That's how I spent my day. Also, I went out earlier today, and for whatever reason, a bird dive-bombed my windshield, and he hit my windshield in the bottom right corner. And like a cartoon bird, he was like putting on the air brakes, like right before he impacted, and then he smacked it, and then he just sort of slid up it. And I'm pretty sure I saw him making like an face as it rolled up the windshield and over the top of my car. I genuinely hope he's okay, but we know he's not. That's too bad. And then when I got home, I had to wash the bird goop off of it. So that was a bit of a bummer, but that happens every once in a while. The birds down here, when it gets 110 degrees, they lose their focus. Okay, here we go. Now we've got some players. We're going to look up Justin Hampson here. Now, if we were, like when we get to the 1998 Seattle Mariners, like there's Alex Rodriguez. Well, I would type in 1998 Alex Rodriguez because we know he's got a card from that year. When we're doing these amateur draft players, I can just type in their name and take the first card that comes up, or at least if it's a group of cards from a season, then we'll take our favorite one. Justin Hampson has 218 cards to choose from starting in 2002. with some minor leagues ones. And there's a rookie card, a 2004 Absolute Memorabilia. I love those cards. They look great. A print run of only 1,000. Is there any Bowman from that year? Because those are the ones that I prefer. And I don't see that there is. So you know what? Ooh, I like that blue one. Oh, it's a silver one, technically. Okay, so we're going to take this Spectrum Gold. That one's numbered to 50. Worth $4. I have the Beckett price right here if you're curious what that card is worth. Because we are at the bottom of the list, these are people that are cup of coffee type of players, or, maybe they never made it. In fact, we might get some players that were in foreign leagues, like the Mexican League or in Japan or Korea. So that's possible that they could pop up. Hampson JUS. That's 10 characters, and there we go. Yeah, that's a cool looking card. Represented on the Araques. John, what? Longest. That kid had a rough childhood, I have a feeling, with that last name. Do I need to go into any more depth than that? No. Nope, not going to do it. It's going to take me a couple more shots of Southern Comfort before we work blue here at Brainiac Baseball. Okay, 2004. Wait for this one to pop up. I think that's the one we'll go with, probably. He was on the Giants. Yeah, that's a good representation. And that's the chrome version, so we'll go with the regular version. Wait. It says he's a relief pitcher, but he's hitting in that card. Was he a batter? Well, we're going to check that out. Coot Longus. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I hope he really was a pitcher. Fort Lauderdale he's from. I lived near Fort Lauderdale for a while, in Sunrise, where the Stanley Cup Florida Panthers are located. I never did go to a game, even though it was right down the road from where I lived. Like, I lived on the road that the stadium was on. Let's click on John Koutlongus, is Baseball Reference. I hope he was actually a pitcher. That would be frustrating if he were not. Yes, he was. So why was he shown as a batter? 4-2 with a 4.39 ERA. That's not even really that bad. Oh, we only played 1 year, and that was in 2007. There it is. Nope, sorry. There it is. In 2007. Huh. He wasn't bad. I don't know why he didn't get more of a shot, and I don't know why his baseball card is of him batting. That's lame. Here's Roy Corcoran. Let's see how many cards he has. 17, not a lot to choose from. 2002 minor leaguer, 2003 minor leaguer, also 4, 5, and 6, 7. And there's his rookie card. Those Topps 52 from 2006 are awesome. It's got a rookie card right on there. There's an upper deck as well. Okay, we're going to go with the Topps 50. Oh, not the chrome. We'll just go with the standard base card. Corcoran, which is 8, and then row. I know this is not super exciting, but this maybe is a way that you get to learn players and see their rookie cards, and maybe you you see a card you like and you want to go and buy it somewhere on Mercari or on eBay. That's what I do. I mean, I'll find a card that I'm like, oh, that's a cool card. I wonder if they have that card. And if a card like a guy like Roy Corcoran, there's not a lot of demand. Here's Jonah Bayless. So maybe you can get a $8 card for like $1 if you really like it. And although that card is probably not sellable, like resellable, if you are going to, like what I do is I insure my collection for the value. So heaven forbid I get a wildfire here in Tucson, up in the mountain range, which we had the year before I moved here. The house burns down. Like, well, that $8 card is worth $8 to replace it in theory. There's 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I take that money and I use it toward, getting myself a Honus Wagner T206. I don't know what I put it toward, but a Mickey Mantle card or something maybe. So, sometimes you got to think that way. You got to think of long-term investments. I will say this, though. I sell a lot of cards on Mercari, and the market has completely gone dead. I haven't sold a card in over a week for sure, and that is not normal. And it's been coming for a while now. It's slowed down, and I'll get somebody going, hey, do you want to sell this $20 card for $5? And I'll say no, and then I'll never hear from them again. Here's Miguel Asensio. 2002, love those cards. You can't really tell by looking at this, but they're actually really nice looking. There's an example of the spectrum. Ooh, Diamond King ones look great. Those are underrated cards. Okay, well, we're going to go with what we like. We'll go with the spectrum because it's a little easier to see. The thing is, like, a lot of these cards are probably, a lot of these players that we're adding the cards to probably won't even make the major leagues. We'll never actually see them in action, especially if they get drafted to the American League. It's unlikely, right? He's from the Dominican Republic. ASE. Oop, damn it. Sorry. Thought I had it there. ASENCIOMIG. Wait, did I get that wrong? Oh, I added an extra C. I'm going to make mistakes. It's hard to talk and think at the same time. For my brain. Let's see. Here's Leonardo Rodriguez. Hey, Leonardo. That is a song. I'll often give references that you'll probably never get. But Hey, Leonardo is a song by a Christian rock band that came out during the time I worked in the music industry. I can't think of what that band is called now. Well, he's got one card in 2009 for the minor leagues. Was he known by Leo? Let's find out. 24 cards, Leo Rodriguez. In the 50s, that's not it. Oh, in the 60s, Leonardo Garcia. On the Aurelio Rodriguez card, we gave that card away on this channel. And then there's a pitcher named Leo Rodriguez. Yeah, okay. So, no, there's no card for this guy. So his portrait will have to do. And then we have another catcher. This one's going to be a Mexican League catcher. Ruben Quinones. Good old Ruby, baby. No cards. All right, moving along. Saeed Gutierrez. Let's see if he has a card. If we get a bunch of these in a row, then we'll be done quick. Let's see. Saeed, 4 cards. 2000, 2000, 2001, 2001. And nothing popping up. Moving on to Edison Baraja. Edison Mogul. Nope. Mike Rabello, would definitely remember him for the Tigers. He went to, in the big trade that got the Tigers Miguel Cabrera. He was in that deal. Among that left-handed reliever, Andrew something something. What was his last name? Andrew played for Cleveland as a closer. Mike Rabello. And who else went to that team? Oh, it was an awesome-looking card. 2007 Artifacts. Or I guess we go with the Bowman. Oh, there's the Chroman. The Bowman Chrome base card, and then the draft card is actually a different look, which is always nice. There it is. That's the one we want right there. Robello. And then we also sent Cameron Maben to that team. And we sent a starter. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who was the starter that was in that deal that got us Cabrera? Newport Richie. Oh, it worked out well for him going to Miami. Oh, gosh, who was that pitcher? He never worked out, even for Miami, and they did actually give him a shot to start down there. There's Byron Geddes, which we added earlier. Freddie Bynum. Most of our videos, when we do this, I try to keep around 45 minutes, but I guess we have to go as long as we have to go to get this done. It's going to rely on my focus. I actually have the U.S. Open golf tournament on, which is an absolutely great run to the final few holes here. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that I would say that are in it right now. So that's exciting. We'll use this Bowman. Okay, Bynum, F-R-E-D-D. On the A's, I actually do not remember him. From North Carolina. Oh, what happened? Bynum. Oh, I buy rum. That's the alcohol talking. Bynum. There we go. Try to keep the mistakes to a minimum. Kaz Tadano. I barely remember this guy. Suhito Tadano. All right, let's see if we can find this guy. 243 cards, so he's going to have a lot from a foreign league. I don't know where he's from. Oh, no, actually, I take that back. He's in the minor league set of Just. So I'm wrong. How does he have that many cards, though? There he is in a Bowman Chrome on the Indian. I do not remember this guy. So let's see if we can find his Bowman draft. There it is. That's the one we'll add. Oh, actually, is the gold better? Gold is better. Did I not get that one? There we go. All right. Tadano, and we need 4 more. Kazoo. I never went, you're growing up, he's from Japan. Growing up in Detroit, I never went to Cleveland Stadium. to see a game. I did see a game at the new stadium, and I'm blanking on what that was called when they opened it up. I went the first year that it was there. I also went the first year of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There's Matt Roney from Detroit. And I remember they didn't have a lot of stuff there that year. It was kind of spread out. Ooh, that's an atomic refractor. That's cool. Oh, the Stadium Club cards are always good. So he was on Colorado before we got him, and he was on the Braves. Interesting. Let's go with the Stadium Club card. I think that those cards always look great. All right. The only thing I remember from going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, well, two things. One is they had all the letters that the band U2 had received declining to sign them to a contract from all the different music companies, right? That was like, wow, what a big mistake they made. All the rejection letters. And then the same weekend that I was there, right across the street, or right across or next door, I guess, is the convention center. And they had a Star Trek convention going on. And I'm not really a Star Trek fan, but it was fun to go and see and watch all the nerds and nerding it up. Scott Munter. He's got artifacts. Cool. Artifacts rainbow to 100. And leaf. Okay, we'll go back to artifacts. Let's see, there's 6. All right, Scott Munter. I mean, you can see by the ratings, because they go kind of in order, in declining order, you can see that we're getting toward the bottom. I mean, these are players who are unlikely to be drafted. SC OT. All right, moving along. I mean, we'll know when we get to the bottom because it'll go automatically back to the top player. John Karanka. What has he got? 123 options. A guy that I don't remember. There's a Topps total. Topps total is the worst of the Topps in this era. Now it's Topps opening day, but Topps total, I mean, it was total. Like, it would come out toward the end of the year, and it might have 900 cards in that set. It was like everybody who got a sniff of the field was included in that set. And they used the cheapest quality card. It wasn't an update set, you know, so you weren't really like getting the value of having a card that was in the update set. You were getting like just this generic like style and card feel, you know. He's from Clearwater. I can't ever remember if I bought a pack of Topps Total on purpose. All right, Yoel Hernandez. Don't call him Joel. Hernandez. All right, I need a drink of Southern Comfort. Slow me down. Oh, that's the good stuff. I'm just drinking it from the bottle. Okay, 2001. Yep, that's the one. All right. I usually don't drink the cheap stuff. But I spent more money on a Father's Day present of alcohol today. And I'm like, well, if I'm going to buy somebody else something nice, I better just get myself something cheap. From Venezuela, from Bolivar City. Hernandez. Why? Cool. All right, we're moving along. I feel like this is when I'm focused, I'm trying to accomplish something. I can move along pretty quickly. I'm sure there's faster typers than I am, but you know what? I'm getting it done. 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Oh, it tops 52. That's the winner. We love that card. Man, I have what is it? How many do I have? I think I have a whole bunch of tops 52 in the 2024 or 23 set of like some great players. Maybe I'll give one of those away in a future contest. I know I have a Pete Alonso one that looks great. All right. Cassell, Jack. All right, where are we at now? Brandon Harper, a catcher for the future Nationals team. Brandon Harper. Searching. Oh, man, the leader just dropped back with the pack. 57 cards. There he is with the Carolina Mudcats. That's the one we have to use. I don't think he's Bryce Harper's brother, right? I think Bryce Harper is an only kid. Could be wrong about that. All right, Brandon Harper. Next card, Julio Reyes. I think we're going to rip off a bunch of Mexican League players here. That'll move us along quickly because we just type them in, and then there's really nothing to choose from. Like, boom. Oh, there's 5. Julio Reyes. Oh, he's got one. That's cool. Julio. You can look at his ratings up there and see that he's not a guy that is probably going to get drafted. Let's see. There it is. All of these things that you can alter, I have never effed with that. I just have to trust the game can do something right. Like, if you can't believe that the game, is constructed with players that are properly created based on other players, like I would imagine that they're all, related to each other statistically, and ranked properly, so you have to trust that at the very least that's right. We are getting actual players here. I'm surprised. Nettles. Mark. Nope, Mar. All right. We are humming along here. Okay. Ryan O'Malley. Yeah, good Irish boy. Oh, Mally. I'll drink to that. Let's see. 29 cards. Tops 52. I want to see that set. Is that an actual base set that you could buy? Like, I don't know. Like I really am not familiar with those. I was definitely not collecting cards at that period. Or was I? I don't even know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might have started again around then. No, I didn't really start again until like 2008. That's when I picked it back up. Okay. But I really like the way those cards look, which is why they're probably so popular. That Topps keeps doing that with a different, every generation. They try to make it look like the original Topps set. Marcus Macbeth. You guys probably know who Marcus Macbeth is. Or no. You might not know unless you read the book Moneyball. Marcus Macbeth was one of the players drafted in the Moneyball draft of 2002 by the A's. You see with them with the Visalia Oaks. There he is with a bazooka card and a mini. I don't want those. We'll go with the Bowman. Yeah, Marcus Macbeth, he was, supposed to be the real deal. Actually, they show him hitting, but they have him as a relief pitcher. I actually think he's a hitter. So that blows. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll double. I know he's a hitter. He's a catcher. So they got that all wrong. We'll double check it here. Pitcher for his positions. MARC. Let's look up Marcus Macbeth. I believe he's a catcher. I know he's a catcher. This game jacked him up. So he's undraftable, in my opinion. Oh, they have him as a pitcher. Did he switch? Okay, let's go up here to show non-major. Relief pitcher and center fielder. I think this is... Well, he was a pitcher. So they must have converted him pretty quickly. Because that's 2005. He was drafted in 2002. There he is. Drafted as a batter. Okay, I'm not crazy. I mean, I know this stuff. I was there. Don't get me riled up. I'm pretty sure he was a catcher. It was drafted as a catcher. And they were like, nope. He played outfield. Yeah, I guess is what he ended up doing. And he pitched in 251 games. I don't remember that part, I gotta be honest. Okay. So we're not crazy. And he actually pitched in more games than he hit. So, you know what? I'm okay with that, actually. As weird as that is. Nick Garcia. Search results. Whoa. Not Garcia Parra. Okay, so we got the right Garcia. That's not it. There he is. A pitcher? No, shortstop. Oh, 2020. Okay, so there isn't any. That's Onelki Garcia. That's the Garcia we need to have, or that one. But it doesn't exist, so we can move on. Max St. Pierre, that is a real player. He played for Detroit. Catcher. He did make it to the majors. I remember him very well. I want to say he also played for Pittsburgh. St. Pierre. We'll find out. Was he from Canada? I don't even know. Maxim. There he is. In the that Royals rookie collection that I probably bought 2 boxes, maybe 3 boxes of this. I mean, the cards are garbage. Oh, there we go. Detroit Tigers. There he is. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think I mentioned before in another video. Let's see, Saint Pierre. That's 8 MA. I was trying to get. There was a Alex Rodriguez rookie chase card that was autographed in that crappy set, and then coincidentally, there was also not an Alex Rodriguez rookie card. That's wrong. He is Canadian, and he is French. It was an autograph Alex Rodriguez card, and then also the Miguel Cabrera rookie card was in there, and it was also you also had an autograph version of that. So that's what I was after. There we go. All right. Ruddy Lugo. Remember him for sure from the Rays. All right. I'm looking at the golf tournament here, and players are wrapping up. Players who are in the top 10 are starting to wrap up. Oh, you suck, mister. You suck. Oh, that's it for you. Hatton. I don't know if you follow golf or not, but the Irish guy who's awesome. The guy seems like he's a really fun dude, but he just shanked it with the tournament on the line. It's on NBC. Like I'm telling you live. By the time this is done, that tournament will be long done. I really do believe we're getting toward the end here. And I think Ruddy Lugo was actually not that bad of a pitcher. I'm not sure why he's down here at the bottom. Esteban Hernandez. Esteban Hernandez. All right, 7 cards for Esteban. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. None of these are it. Okay. Wow. A 1-of-1 triple threads. Who is that? Oh my God. That would be awesome. Jersey cards of Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Edgar Martinez, Felix Hernandez, Luis Castillo, Kyle Seager, Adrian Beltre, Ichiro A-Rod, and Julio Rodriguez. Wow. That 1-of-1. I mean, that is the get of a lifetime. Sandy Leal with an R. Leal. I have no idea how you pronounce that. He was on Baltimore. None. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it's Sendy, not Sandy. It's not Greece. Oh, 49 cards. All right. Oh, he's got a Topps 52. It's just crazy the players that they put in the Topps 52. I mean, this guy's no offense, he's a nobody. Can't even spell his own name right. From the DR. Never been to the DR. I guess I've only been to the Bahamas, which is not the same at all. Roberto Lugo, catcher. It feels like a real guy. Oh, man, the leader just double bogeyed. Oh, these guys are just pooping the bed now. Yep. They're pooping. I think I mentioned in the last card video that I saw a plumber's truck, and it had the poop emoji on the back of it. I was right behind it. No, he does not have a Carver logo. And it said, honk if you have to poop. And I thought that was pretty funny. That's my sense of humor right there. Chad Bentz. 114 cards for Chad Bentz. That's amazing. I have no idea who that guy is. There's a Bowman Chrome. So we're going to try to find the Bowman Draft. Oh, wait. Does he have a Bowman Draft? What? He was only available in the Chrome. It's a cool card, though. And the Heritage. Was 2004 the first year of the Heritage cards? That's cool. We gave away a real original Bowman Heritage that first year with the TV set. We're going to go with the Flare because those are kind of badass. Bentz. Chad. All right. We are going to have 4. Oh, is he from Alaska? Holy shit. Do you know where he's from? It's Alaska. That's a dad joke for Father's Day. We're going to have 4 really badass cards for the giveaway. And if you haven't heard what I plan on doing for the next giveaway, for a $10 donation, which you could even do on this video down below, if you click the thanks button there in the toolbar, for a $10 donation, I will automatically add you to every future giveaway. You don't even have to remember to ask me. You're automatically entered. We have 3 of those people right now. And so there's that. But also for an additional $5, you could get a second duck for the duck race. And so I'm like, well, every card that I give away has got to be at least valued at $5 by Beckett, right? I mean, if you're going to spend additional $5, the card better be worth something, right? And I've always, this guy, Enrique Vizcarra, a football sticker. He played soccer as well as being a relief pitcher, apparently. That's interesting. And then we're back to Pujols, so we're done. Okay, we're going to flip through this. While I'm flipping and double checking everything. So like, every card that I give away is at least worth $5, even if I'm, giving it away for free, in our giveaways. So, but I'm going to make sure that every card, if you donate $5 for an extra duck and you don't get a card, you could, even though you have 2 chances to win. If you don't win something, at least you're only, losing $5. And if you do win something, at least you're going to break even. So I'm just flipping through all of these really quick. So you could even, not the $5, but if you wanted to make sure you're in every giveaway without even having to pay attention, you can donate $10 to the channel, and I will add you to the list of 3 that I already have. And that will automatically get you entered into every giveaway we do between now and my actual death. Or yours. Whatever comes first. Happy Father's Day. Okay, this is great. We're not actually running into anybody else here. I'm just making sure we got everybody because I don't want to have to double back. We're flipping through. If they don't have a card at all, that means we could not find one. Anybody out there who wants to research one for me, I'm all in on that. I'm not going to do it. This is the extent of my effort. And some of these guys that even if you help me with, they might not even make it to the majors. You may not even see your effort rewarded, but I would be grateful, of course. So far, I am not seeing any issues. These are all guys that we tried. There's a run of Mexican League players. John Van Ben Schotten. Just looking at the names. I would recognize if we didn't do it. Okay, we're getting into the guys from today. Ruben, did I do Ruben Quinones? That doesn't feel like a name that I saw. Oh yeah, Ruby Baby. That's what I said, right? I'm sorry. All right, I think we're doing good here, guys. We're going to wrap it up for today, and then the next time we do one of these videos, it'll be the Seattle Mariners. So if you're a fan of the Mariners, then you'll probably appreciate that. And we'll do the newest cards. We're doing the Mariners next because they are an interleague team that we'll face within the week. So we're ready for the draft now. That's a great thing. All right, I appreciate everyone following along. If you stuck in there, thank you so much. Hit the like button for me. Perfect timing. And we'll be back tomorrow with Game 4 of the Astros series. Until then, everyone, have a great night and happy Father's Day.